Hey y'all, what's up? It's Friday, July 7th, and we are talking about trending topics. We are talking about trending topics tonight, and we're gonna cover some things tonight on here. And what's up, Vaughn? What's up, Ashandria? How's everybody doing? We're talking about trending topics tonight, and the topics are some I got some local trending topics that's in Queens, and I got some other things. And I know my girls is not from they from out of town. My transplant, she kind of knows to deal with it. And we gonna talk about it. We got Nita the Diva
Hey
from the
y'all.
DMV area. We got Momo, my little transplant that moved from that's her. All right. So we got the transplant from that's in Atlanta. So look, this is what we talking about tonight. The first, I'm gonna bring y'all to the first subject, which is it's about a city councilwoman by the name of Celia. Her name is Celia DeSantos. Hold on, let me get my stuff together because I got this from the newspaper, the Daily News. I was reading the Daily News talk about this woman here, and her name is she's a city council candidate, Cecile D. Simones. She basically committed fraud, campaign fraud. So she got time, and they decided to hook this heifer up in Rikers Island, pick her up, her and her baby, mind you, and take her to jail. So her, the baby, and they in the nursery in Rikers, like getting the plush treatment. Now this is not right because
Right.
they doing all sorts of stuff. She got chauffeured in with the baby for cushy weekends at Rikers to do her time for fraud. Now, this is what I'm talking about with, and she's not a white woman, but sometimes people get preferential treatment because of who they are and what they can do.
Right.
So basically that's what's going on. She embezzled funds basically to start her little campaign, and it went left. It went left, they found out about it.
Wow.
All right, so my thoughts is I want to know. I'm just like baffled by all of this. How did she get chauffeured into Rikers? And who in charge over there?
I didn't even know they had preferential treatment over at
I
Rikers.
didn't know that either. I figured you be in with the rest of everybody.
Exactly.
Where you did a crime, you do the time.
Right.
But this girl, she living in the lap of luxury with her baby. She probably like this as we speak. Birthing her little baby. Or she might be on her way to jail.
As long as she ain't this.
No.
Now we see why.
Mm-hmm. So what's your thoughts on that, Momo? Like, I'm just curious to know how was all of this done.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of zoned out for a second.
Oh, is wrong with you tonight? Who you got on your brain
Look,
tonight?
I had a couple of those
I
earlier.
know. I was listening. Who you got on your mind? Are you texting too?
I was no,
She
I
got a new
wish
boo. She
You got a new
texted.
boo.
I was trying to upload it to my Instagram.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
right. But you switched it too quick. You could have been texting. He could have been like, "You ain't send me the link, baby.
I
Like, why
wish.
you ain't send me the link so I could see you on TV? I want to see you. You ain't put no makeup on tonight, baby, because you don't need makeup. Is he saying that to you? Because that's why you did what you did.
You silly.
You ain't put no makeup on tonight because he told you, go on, baby. You can go on there and look good and do those duck lips that I like.
What you got?
Look, she zoned out. Okay, what happened is she was running for city council.
Mm-hmm.
So she got basically they said the fraudster got ma and baby chauffeured to Rikers Island. So she's staying on the island with her baby.
For doing some fraudulent stuff?
Yeah, she done stole money to do her campaign
Oh.
for city council. Like,
Oh.
let's say, okay, I'm gonna use power as an instance.
Okay.
Let's say Councilman Tate has somebody he was running against, and she's a council person too.
Mm-hmm.
This council person basically, look, I don't know. She got a better grip than Tate do, because look how Tate got. Look, Tate got some pull too, where he can make things happen. But whoever she is, she making it happen, and she ain't even in office.
Right.
I'm just saying.
You right.
What?
You right.
What?
Not from Ciroc.
I think we're gonna look.
It's his tequila brand. I don't think it's Ciroc. I think it's his tequila.
Look, I gotta do some digging on that, Mr. Iverson. I'm gonna do some digging and we're gonna get back to it, because I didn't even hear about this, and that was something I didn't read.
Let me look.
So
from his tequila brand.
What's your take on it? Where's my phone? Oh, it's in my pocket. What's your take on it? She basically, they let her bring her baby to jail with her. Like, I know, right?
Right. I mean, I
you zoned out on that one. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, I guess.
I don't know what to say.
Right. It's a mess, though. I mean,
a hot mess.
Like I said, it ain't this, so they get to do whatever they want to do.
How you just read stuff and you be like, what?
Right.
She put her baby to jail? I mean, me myself personally, I wouldn't even want my kid to be there with me.
Right. That's true.
Yeah.
That is true. How old is the baby? Let me know.
She's 33. And she's staying in Singer Center Nursery. That's where usually the pregnant women be. So she's where the pregnant women are. So sometimes people do have babies in jail.
Right.
But she basically, she's in jail with her baby.
Mm-mm.
So let me see how old the baby is. It's not saying how old the baby is. She got a breast pump. She got all of that with her.
Oh wow! So it must be a baby.
Yeah. So it's an infant. If she got a breast pump, we'll say infant to 1 year old, maybe.
Right.
So she's got her baby in Rikers Island with her, and she already like basically did this fraud thing. I'm doing like the lighter topics and giving time for people to come here. Everybody hit that like and share. Put me up in the algorithm, y'all. All right. So, put me up in that algorithm, because we getting ready to get to the bigger story soon. And I'm gonna go to the next topic. And it's crazy. I was reading something this morning, and this is the thing. Have y'all ever heard of vampire facials?
I've heard of it. Yes.
All right. Yes. So I'm gonna just give you I'm gonna explain it to y'all. What they do is they take your blood in a syringe, and then they inject your blood back into your face, and it's supposed to rejuvenate your collagen and make you look younger. Black girls don't really have to do stuff like that. What we gotta do is take naps and moisturize. And we pretty much good to go.
Right.
If you moisturize and drink your water and take naps, you be all right. I'm just saying. I'm speaking from a middle-aged Black woman. Okay.
Anywho, I heard the Kardashians did that. They were
they did.
Okay.
I know this one down here no more, because this is like the it thing that they doing now. Some of these girls.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me tell y'all what happened.
Uh-oh.
It's the it thing. The girls was doing it this one weekend back in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
Bunch of people go to this spa in New Mexico. They get this procedure done. Boom. Now today's day, they're all HIV positive.
Oh,
yes.
What?
Yes, girl. They're HIV positive, and it's called the
Ooh.
vampire facial. And there's new cases, and it was a spa that was open and it closed in 2018. So if you went to that spa between that time and did that procedure, you
Oh
need to
my.
check yourself before you wreck yourself. Okay? I'm
From
just
their
saying.
own blood, or were they putting other people's blood on them?
No, they didn't have clean syringes.
Oh shit!
If they using their own blood to inject themselves and you get the monster, where you get it from?
Right.
Wow.
That's the only thing I could think of. You walked in there and you was not like you didn't have that in your status.
Right.
And then 2 years later you walked out and now you got that.
Wow.
Oh
So
my God.
you got the monster. Now think about all this other stuff that happens after you when you didn't know you had it. How many people these girls been with?
In with.
You see what
Damn.
Oh
I'm saying?
boy.
You see where I'm going with this?
Right.
Oh my
Do you
god.
understand? All
Whoa.
right. I'm just saying. This is scary to me.
It
This
is.
is scary to me because
That is scary.
we're very trusting with stuff like this,
Right.
and sometimes this is you trust the people that's doing basically medical work,
Right.
and look, yeah, if they did, they they can't sue if they signed the waiver. You absolutely right, Eric Iverson.
Oh my goodness. Mm, mm, mm. You know,
Uh,
that reminds me of them places where they do the IVs to rejuvenate you after a hangover and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Those places like that, it's a no for me. I'm not doing anything intravenously that's not under a medical umbrella. Like,
What you mean rejuvenate
it is.
yourself after
It's
you
a
have a
medical.
hangover? Explain
No,
that to me.
it is medical. They have medical staff that do it. It's not just it's not a random person doing it. It's someone who's
It's
clinically.
probably some home health aide or somebody. I don't think it's
They
somebody.
be
What's it called?
hiring nurses. They
The
hire
person
nurses
that
and stuff
do
like
needles
that.
and stuff like that.
yeah,
Well, whatever it
I've
is, their equipment wasn't clean.
that's what I'm
been
saying.
I've been
That's
to
what it
I've been to
reminds me of.
no, but I've been to it before.
Okay,
It's not
HE's vitamin B drips.
yeah, it's
Okay,
not
Right.
sketchy. It's not sketchy. I've done it before.
Okay. No, I'm just saying because
what
you
the
know
vampire
how all
thing?
these people are just like popping up with their own, their shops and they're doing these things and it,
Exactly.
yeah.
Or they be having pop up parties and stuff like that. You
Yes.
remember they was
No.
doing Botox parties before.
Yeah.
Y'all
Yeah.
trusting people with syringes. You don't know if these
Nope.
jokers is clean.
Not me.
You don't know if it's battery fluid. You don't know if
Right.
it's car lubricant. You don't know what it is that's going inside you when these girls be
Same
getting
thing
these
about
doggone
them.
injection, butt shots, and all that other
Right.
nonsense.
Same thing about them tattoo parties.
Mm-hmm.
Another red flag for me. Like, no, I'm not. I'm good on that. Yes. Always suspect
Oh,
tattoo.
okay. Wait. So
I
she
don't
used the
I don't like the people that come around
Pierre
and come to
talked
your
about how
house
she
and
used
do it.
baby pee on her facials to keep her skin tight.
Oh Lord.
Look, it still ain't blood, and she ain't injected it in her. She probably rubbed it on her skin and let it sit there. What the heck? She probably took a baby. It probably was her own grandbaby diaper that she took and wiped around her face. But I don't think she got kids. But
Oh my
anywho,
goodness.
I digress.
Oh, that is so scary. But this is why I also don't like traveling outside the country for procedures and stuff.
That's where I was going with it. Go ahead, boo boo.
I don't like it because America, don't get me wrong, America be messed up with stuff, but we still pretty good when it comes to the medical side. Like compared to other countries,
Right.
like I'm talking about even places like London, the way they handle stuff, like it takes months before you're able to see a specialist out there. Like
Wow.
it's different rules, different setups, and I just don't like the idea of getting a procedure done outside of America. I don't. I get it, Turkey. I have a friend that went to Turkey to get her teeth done, and her experience was great, but I still just find it to be scary. I still find it to be
Right.
a risk factor when you go out of the country to get a medical procedure done.
Exactly. That's why I'm trying to stop going out of the country to do these things because it's cheaper. Usually sometimes when stuff be cheaper, it's a little you gotta really be doing your research with stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not saying but it's always better to go the cheaper route, but stuff like that you gotta be careful with.
Right.
I mean, that's how I feel about it. You gotta be careful with things like that. And we seeing all of this happen and people they like basically they putting out like if you were at this location at this time, you need to go check yourself out.
Mm-mm.
Now that's crazy.
That's crazy to me.
That's scary.
Yep. So that's where I was going with that. This is basically a place in New Mexico. And I did have the picture, but I forgot to put it with my stuff. And it was called the I forgot what the spa. The spa is called VIP spa. So not only you went to VIP spa, but you end up getting the monster HIV. VIP to HIV.
That's
Okay? I'm
crazy.
just saying.
That's
So
nuts.
it's crazy to me. This whole that situation is crazy. And this is the shop. I'm about to show y'all the shop right now. Because this is crazy to me. So this look, I'm just saying.
I tell you,
It
all
looks,
them little pop-up shops.
it looks sketchy. It looks
It
sketchy.
look, yeah, like, but you went there. They went there though, you know. So that's that's the two stories that I wanted to talk about. Yeah. Oh, so that's in the U.S. All right, I thought it was out of state. So
Yeah, it's a part of
that's
you.
like right before you get to
Yeah.
Mexico.
Right.
All right, thank you, Greta. I just saw Mexico, and that's the first thing I thought. They went out of the country. I would have been yelling at my child. See, this is what you get for doing all this nonsense, and you ain't tell nobody. Anywho, let me go back. Yeah, okay, that I did that. I covered that. All right, so what we said we was talking about next? Is it? Oh, this one, right?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so when you got stuff, let me know. I share my screen or whatever. Share your screen.
Oh yeah. All right. One
Okay,
moment.
she just sent it to me, so I definitely have the audio clip. You want? Okay. Let me see. Share screen. The chat. Sorry, y'all. All right. I do all right.
You can share your screen.
Okay, you ready?
Uh-huh. Hold on. Is it up there?
Yeah, I'm trying to. There you go.
Oh, okay. All right. There we go. There we go. So, okay, Mo just sent it to me, and here it is.
People are reading you for filth because they feel like you're not understanding Kimmy's diagnosis, what she's going through, because all you want to do is make sure you get what you need. Are you that much of a sexual person to where, despite what she's going through right now, you still feel like there's a happy medium in terms of her pleasuring you?
This is what I'll say, because this is very difficult, right? There's a difference between wants and needs, all right? And I'm a person who actually needs sex. I'm a person who wants sex. At times I want it, but I actually need it. So life throws us curveballs like what we're going through right now. And what Kimmy is doing is admirable as a spouse. To roll over and suffer through it, I was hoping it wouldn't be as suffering. You know? a sufferable moment, but she rolls over and suffers through it, fakes it, all for me. Because at that moment, it's something that she completely didn't desire, right? And I kind of look at it as if, and this is, all jokes aside, I look at it as her standing by me while I'm standing by her. So, as difficult as it may seem, we should all feel that we would be better people and say, oh, no, I don't want or need sex for however long it takes for you to recover. But we then live in reality where that's not true.
People are reading you for filth because they feel like you're not understanding Kimmy's diagnosis, what she's going through, because all you want to do is
Nita, you start us off, Nita.
Yeah.
Is that crazy or is that crazy?
He sounds like
Mind you, his wife.
We gotta let you get your rant out because we know it's coming. Let me brace myself for it. Hold on, let me put my glasses on.
Right.
Mind you,
I was saying
has
a whole clown. Like, to me, he sounds very immature. I already said that, it sounds like he's a person that does not have self-control and self-discipline. And the fact that he's 45 years old talking about he needs sex, I'm like, what is wrong with you? Like, what is going on here? What about what your wife needs while she's battling the most aggressive form of breast cancer? What about that? Like, I swear, it's beyond disgusting to me. Like, it made my skin crawl. I rolled my eyes like 10 times. It's just like, I'm telling you, just a mess. Go ahead, Mom.
Yeah, all what you said. I mean, all what Nita said, she said it perfectly. I mean, inconsiderate, selfish, immature, damn near conceited, if you think about it. Like, I just, like Nita said, what about what your wife needs? Like, I just don't understand. And you talk about roll over and suffer through it. What? How does that not bruise your ego that you're saying that your wife has to roll over and suffer through it? Suffer? Why would you
sound like Secret and Mister? You making it sound like you're trying to go to the bathroom.
Roll over and do
That's what
his
it
business.
like.
Roll over and do his business.
Roll over and suffer. How is that even pleasurable for you, sir? How are you getting pleasure out of that? If she's not into it, how are you getting your
How is he getting pleasure, honey? He getting a nut off. That's what he's doing.
He
don't care about himself, or he don't care about her and her health. All he care about is busting off and getting a nut off.
Clearly.
Hey, pretty girl.
Hey, pretty girl. But I'm like,
that's what his major thing is now. Let me just get this nut off, and then you could take your sick ass over there and lay down. I did some speculation with that.
No, but that's what it is.
That's what I was reading in between the lines.
But
let me get this nut off, babe. It's your wifely duty, and then you lay over, you turn over and let me do my business on you, and then you can lay your sick ass over there after I come. Oof. Really?
Damn. I don't even know how he's getting his rocks off. Like, how are you turned on by that? That's my thing. How are you turned on by that? If your wife is not into it, she's not getting pleasure out of it, it's just like a chore for her. How does that not mess up your ego a little bit? Like,
like, okay, how much performing does he require her to do?
Right.
Since he's saying he needed it, you gotta have it.
Oh, he said once a day.
Once a day.
And
basically he probably holding that over her head. Like, if I don't get it here, I'm gonna get it from somewhere else.
No,
because you ain't gonna want me going out there, honey.
Exactly.
Ooh, child.
Exactly. The way it sounds just like that. Like, he could try to rationalize it all he wants to until he's blue in the face. There's no rationalizing that foolishness. It's like, come on, bro. Come on. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the flex you thought it was. Like, no.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the chat and we gonna read some of these little whatever these people are saying and see what's what.
Yes.
He's from that I got mine. You better get yours school of thinking. What up, RC? Derry Backer says that's abuse. Okay, we gotta wait on Anita because she protect the ladies. Now, is this lines for abuse, Nita?
I think so.
You ready to put your cape on and go save a girl?
No, you can't save them if they don't want to be saved. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You don't want to be saved.
I be trying.
Don't save her.
She don't want to be saved.
Don't save her.
Right. You can't. It is very selfish. Yeah, he did say he wanted to do it twice a day. Just to go to counseling, to go to therapy. He uses sex to get his way. Like, if you want me to go to therapy, you got to give it to me 2 times a day. No, you're not using my body to get off. No,
okay.
That's not how that's gonna work. That's not gonna work for me.
LSW said Kimmy better keep her eyes on that. Now y'all got me wanting to look at this show and come on with y'all. Shit.
Yeah.
And she's still cleaning and cooking and raising his child because he doesn't want to raise him.
Yep.
Wow.
And he's asking for more. Not that, she's helping. That's not enough. He still is like pressuring her to do more.
Okay, so let me ask you this, Nita. How many kids do they have? Because I don't watch this show. I know y'all want me to do reality, but I be kind of like, I don't like the way they show us, the light they show us in. And this is, look at what's going on right now.
Right.
But
so they have the one, but it's his child. It's his teenage child.
So he want a baby from her.
They don't have kids together. They don't.
Okay, she's raising his child.
Yes.
Oh Lord.
It's the audacity. I mean, I'm telling you, they must be selling it on the shelves. It's the audacity. I don't know.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
That is not even her child, and he still wants her to do more while she is doing chemo and she's doing radiation. You got poison running through your body, and you still want me to perform like this? Like,
yo, why did I just get in my mind? Do y'all remember Low Down Dirty Shame? When Jada Pinkett finally saw Chaz from As a Heart's Turn, and what did she do to Chaz?
What did she do?
She punched him in the face when she saw him. She acted like she was his biggest fan, and she punched dude in the face. That's what my girl Inga said. She want to punch him in the face. He a horrible husband.
He is.
When she put that, that's what I thought about.
Just throw the whole nigga away. Throw him away.
Yeah,
and Kimmy and Maurice are on TGIF tonight on Fox Soul at 8:00. They already went off, but so I'm sure it'll be on YouTube by tomorrow. So
look, maybe we should talk about that.
We
should do an impromptu and talk about that
and see what his response is. So I'm curious to know what his response.
I'm curious to know. I'm ready to go down this rabbit hole with y'all, and I don't even watch this show. Okay, I'm just saying.
Right. Look, Zia knows. She said Chad was out of pocket.
Hey, Tiffany. Yeah, knock him out. Right. So, Zia, you want to know what that conversation going to be about? And maybe we might discuss it. We're going to get together backstage and talk about it, and we might do the powwow on Nita's channel.
Okay.
So we going to talk about it. We might talk about it tomorrow. So, look, keep y'all notifications on. Check your community tabs. And put us up in that algorithm. Okay? Moving on to the next subject.
Yeah.
What are we talking about now, ladies? We are talking about what's the next story? I said it was
do we want to do Shirley Strubber?
Yes, we're gonna do that next.
Okay.
So now And I ain't put her picture up here. Damn, I messed up.
I
All
see
right.
it. She
Hold
right
on.
beside Mo. She right
Huh?
beside-
No. I got it. I can still put it up. There's still time. There is still time. Okay, hold on.
Now, I need a little.
Backstory.
Yes.
Don't worry, I'll fill you in.
Okay.
I'll fill you in. I will fill
Yeah,
you in.
me too.
Fill you in.
Child, she did.
Look, we not even gonna look. If y'all see the thumbnail in the back, that's this dude over here that's next to her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna show her face, and then we're gonna talk about it. This is I don't know. Look, if y'all listen to Steve Harvey or watch Steve Harvey in the morning, she
Mhm.
has a segment called Strawberry Letter. This is
Mhm.
Cheryl Strawberry. She used to be married to Darryl Strawberry's brother. She was married to him. She basically does her little segment where she's like a Dear Abby sort of thing.
Mhm.
Right.
In her letters about relationships, advice, and different things like that, and her and Steve weigh in on it. Okay? So that's who she is. Now, she got married. She got married to this guy back in a few years ago. And
Was it 2019?
yeah, she married him in 2019, I believe.
Okay.
And I'm trying to find it right now. She married this fella, and Steve actually hooked these people up.
Oh.
So you know, you going off the strength. He got her off the strength of Steve. So I want to know, are they friends? Like friends? Like where he know him? Where he was like, this is a good guy. Usually, like if your homeboy hook you up with somebody,
Right. You can
they be
trust
like,
it.
he a good dude. I vouch for him.
Right. Right.
So I want to know, did that happen? Because dude just got arrested, and he
Oh.
got some crazy charges going on with him.
Yeah. It's scamming? Is it?
It's scamming. He basically was doing some type of scam. You know how people be like, yeah, we can straighten out your credit and da 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 and ooh ah ah ah, doing all that fast talk,
Right.
and he basically, that's what's going on with him. He was like one of those type of people. He was committing fraud, embezzlement, the pedo word. Okay, he was doing that and some animalistics.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Like beastie. What's
The
it called?
scandal.
Bestiality.
What's it called? Bestiality.
Bestiality.
Yeah, I want to say it right. But that's what's going on. He's messing with animals. He's messing with everything in the farm, outside the farm, and kids too. Okay?
Oh.
So he's being brought up on charges. And not to mention, his girlfriend lives next door to them. In the house next door. In that posh area.
His girlfriend.
Yeah, girl.
Oh shit.
Baby.
Yes.
What?
So for all of y'all that bought that book, Think Like a Man,
Mm-hmm.
I was hip to this motherfucker game from the beginning, where I was like, I ain't trusting this dude. My brother was like, yeah, you should get this book. You don't have a boyfriend, you need to get this book so you can get a boyfriend. Think Like a Man. No, I'm not buying that. Look at what happened. If he hooked her up with this guy,
Oh
and
my.
y'all following this dude from this book, Think Like a Man, I'm just saying. Look, allegedly.
I know, but you know what? It's the thing. People wear masks. You can't keep the mask. The mask will fall after a while, but sometimes maybe he met the representative. Maybe he
Come on
thought.
now.
You know what I'm saying?
Nita.
Ooh.
That's quite a bit though. That's a big laundry list of stuff though.
Yeah, that's a lot, Moochie. That's not just no little yin yang thing.
That's what I'm saying. You mean to tell me that Cheryl ain't see these flags? She ain't see the red flags where they was like the airplane guy? Come on, she should have saw these flags.
Wow.
She should have saw these flags.
Wow. That's crazy.
And I'm gonna go back to him again. Let me get this out. I'm gonna go back to Steve Harvey again. He was the best man at their wedding.
Ooh.
So look, and LSW confirmed it. He walked her down the aisle and tried to make her some make what? We getting the Keke next.
Yeah, he did.
We getting the Keke next. So I'm gonna put a pin in you right now, cause we gonna hold that thought.
Yeah, because she was on his show and he was trying to matchmake her and stuff like that.
Steve is on his how many marriage, Nita? Because look, I know you know.
Exactly. It got to be the third one.
And how is his first wife?
It's 4? I thought it was
How is his first wife doing? His first wife was trying to go on. She was on YouTube a couple of years ago. If you've been on YouTube, like how me and Nita be on YouTube.
I remember.
She was on here doing this whole party crusading against him, showing how much of a, basically talking about this side of Mr.
Right.
Allegedly Mr. Harvey.
Mm-hmm.
You can check YouTube. It's probably up there still. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a whole big mess. She was. She was.
I want to hear what you got to say, Nita, because
she was.
You ready to put your cape on?
Huh?
Are you ready to put your cape on, Nita? I'm for the woman. Come on, Nita, put it on.
But no, I mean, she was blasting him. She was blasting him because, he kind of puts up this perfect persona and he kind of, and I think she was just trying to really let everybody know what it was. Like, I was like, oh man, she was really throwing him underneath the bus when she was like revealing how he was in the first marriage, how he did her and all of that stuff. So, but I had not known that he actually walked her down the aisle. He set this whole thing up. Now I'm looking at him side eye.
So am I. I'm looking at him like, yo, did you know this dude was like this?
Right.
Yo, I would love to hear their conversations because I'll be like, yo, you got me mixed up in some ish, yo. What you ain't know about this dude?
Right. That's crazy.
I would like to be the person that's hearing that call with they just arrested Ernesto. Where she's saying that. And she talking to Steve. And saying, you didn't know about Ernesto? Why didn't you warn me about Ernesto? Because keep in mind, when he did the little prank call thing, she didn't even recognize him. So how good did she really know Ernesto?
Oh, wow.
I'm just saying. All right.
Well, I'll be damned.
Look, I hear Inga voice with this. I always side-eye Steve Harvey. Shouts out to Inga. Charlemagne and Steve says Steve doesn't wash his hands after he used the restroom. Well, that's a bad thing altogether. If he ain't washing his hands, he might start washing his hands after COVID. Because people told you got to wash your hands and sing the happy birthday song. Okay? Moving on.
That's crazy. Because like I said, that rap sheet, that like Monique said, that is not just like one or two things. You know what I'm saying?
He's a predicate felon.
Exactly. Once you start talking about a laundry list of things, like how do you disguise that? How does that? How I don't know. Why ain't nobody see a red flag? Ain't nobody get a red flag?
Ain't nobody see a red flag? Ain't nobody say, girl, don't do it? Ain't nobody say, girl, don't do it. Girl, don't do it. He's a criminal.
That's awful. That's awful. Crazy.
Ain't nobody say that to her.
Ernesto preyed on her. I
So
wonder
basically,
what
he's a predator.
was she.
How the heck? Wait. I want to start with this part right here. How he had his side piece living next door though? What he was saying, baby, I'm gonna go take out the garbage and be gone like a half hour or so.
Wait, side piece next door. What?
Yes. Where was you? Did you zone out again? Cause you know your boo, no boo. Where you been, girl?
Girl, I ain't got no damn boo.
Look, you all right. You don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have to confirm or deny.
That's crazy.
Let me go with my story. You got a new boo and he just got you starstruck.
See, and that's why I can't always wear the cape for the women, okay? Because you had to sign up to be the side chick that's in the house next door.
No, cause she committing the frauds with him, girl.
Oh,
That's his partner in crime.
oh,
So that might be his ride. Look, that might be his ride or die next door, believe it or not.
oh.
Shit.
This story don't get no better.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying. I don't get no better.
it's getting worse and worse.
It's getting worse and worse.
It get worse than worse when you want to say worse.
And worse. Worse and worse.
Look, AGA put up the red flags. Yo, it was
Listen.
red flags like you bringing in a plane. Somebody was doing this.
Cold red. Cold red. Cold red.
That's crazy. You know something to do. I know Tamika. That's why
said that's his bottom beat.
I can't put the cape on for everybody. I can't put it on for everybody.
Yes, this could be a Lifetime movie, girl. You know, if they be look with Vivica Fox, if you listening, you know you want to do these movies. Do this movie.
Yep.
I don't care what Steve say.
Even be on Tubi. It can even
Vivica Fox, calling Vivica Fox. Do this movie. Lifetime. Of course, if Vivica Fox decides to do this movie on Lifetime, Muchilla's reviews and Nita Diva, as well as Monique Nicole will be reviewing it.
Yes.
That was a little commercial, okay? Anywho, moving on.
Right, put it on Tubi.
Look, it's very
Tubi.
Tubi. No, we're gonna give it to Vivica Fox because she's trying to get her ends up because she's trying to get back with it.
It's giving Tubi.
Oh, Lord. All right. Look, well, Moochie, wait. Is this well, how many people wash their hands before they use the bathroom? Before? Look, I got some hand sanitizer. I might do some of that.
Mm-hmm.
I even got soap in my bag. So I don't know about what. Look, I got soap in my bag.
White.
It's in a little case.
Look, white.
It's real thin, and you run the water on it and lathers up. So I don't know about those people. I just know about my personal hygiene.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anywho, yes, we are talking about Shirley's husband. Yes, we talking about Shirley, not the Shirley from, Woman to Woman. We talking about Shirley Strawberry that be giving out the strawberry letters. All right, hey, dearie. So, yeah, it was a bunch of red flags, yo.
Right.
When they went to court now. It's people on here on that do deep dives. I'm just going to fill y'all in with the stuff that happened.
Right.
So if you want like deep dives on stuff like that, y'all know whose channel to go to.
Right.
Okay. I just give y'all feeling. This is like news of the week, and then we're going to keep it moving.
Right. Commentary.
So anyway, moving on. We're still going to talk about this, but he basically was messing with animals, messing with kids, committing fraud. Do you know how people be saying we could repair your credit? They was doing some type of fraud-ish with that. And had his side piece living next door. So,
Lord.
So meanwhile, Shirley probably made dinner. He probably told the side chick next door, look, we having so-and-so tonight. You don't even gotta make dinner because you know how she cooked that. I'm gonna bring you a plate when I take out the garbage. I'm just saying, allegedly.
Oh my
All right. I'm just saying, yeah, it's a hot mess, girl. A hot
God.
mess. Not even this is a mess. It's a
Flaming, flaming,
Flaming
flaming
hot.
mess.
Hey, Tamika.
Mhm.
All right, so where we going next? We're gonna move on to the next subject, and this is the last subject of the night.
I think it's time for Keke Palmer.
All right, you ready? You ready, boo?
Yep. Let
All
me.
right, just let me know, and I'll let you share your screen. So we talking about this is the topic that is hitting the internet with like fire right now. Everybody
Child.
talking.
Everybody talking about it.
Check out my Twitter. My Facebook is closed, but I was going in on Facebook too. But check out my Twitter. I lit it up. I lit it up.
Why don't you show us?
Twitter.
Can you show us Usher Raymond's tweet? Can you
No,
get that?
I didn't
Get
see
that
a
together?
tweet. Oh, let me look. Let me look.
All right, look for that while Momo's talking. You
He
ready, Monique?
tweeted.
Let me know
Social
when you're ready,
media.
and
I'm
I'll share
ready.
add it.
Social media has been up in a blaze, y'all, this week. Black Twitter has gone in on Keke Palmer's boyfriend for blasting her publicly on social media. So Keke Palmer was at the Usher concert in Las Vegas, turning up with her girlfriends, looking fabulous, honey. Okay, having a grand old time. So Usher went over to her and started singing to her. Let's look at the video. It's a little small, but I want y'all to see this video because we see her butt cheeks. That was the big thing. Her butt cheeks were showing through this outfit. I hope y'all can see it when she turns around in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see it. Give it a second. Give it a second. She gonna turn around. She's showing off her body. Ooh, look, the butt cheeks. Butt cheeks. Yes, booty looking nice. Booty looking nice. I'll even put this up on a bigger. Usher singing to her. She's geeked up. She's excited. Okay, Usher doing his thing. Okay. I've heard from many people his concert is amazing. So I'm trying to go.
I'm going in October.
I want to go too.
I want to go in October.
I'm trying to go in November, my birthday, y'all.
Okay.
I'm trying to
I
go.
didn't get the tickets yet, so let me know.
You should
Okay,
go
we'll talk.
Nita,
behind
we'll
scenes.
talk offline. We'll talk
Set all
offline.
of that up.
So we'll talk offline.
Yes.
But nonetheless, after this lovely moment, her boyfriend took to social media and said, "It's the outfit though. You're a mom." So basically slamming her because of her wardrobe choice and saying that because she's a mother, she should not be dressing this way. He goes on to say, "We live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want the wife and mother to his kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others. And he gets told how much of a hater he is. This is my family and my representation. I have standards and morals to what I believe in. I rest my case." So, y'all, Black Twitter, the internet done tore his ass up.
Would they drag them?
Dragged
Oh my God.
dragged. Now
I'm surprised he still got any edges left.
I think he got rid of his Twitter. He got rid of his Twitter, and
So he done shut down his Twitter
He was
account.
on his Twitter for like 24 hours. I think he's back on it now, but he
Yeah,
shut it
back.
down for 24 hours. He shut it down because the hate was so intense. This is what I'm gonna say, and a lot of y'all might not agree with me. What I'm gonna say is he's entitled to how he feels. I feel like he has a right to feel how he feels. The average, we know the male ego is very fragile. The average man is gonna feel uncomfortable with his wife or girlfriend having her booty butt cheeks out. That's just real tea. So I feel like how he feels is valid, but what he bucked up at was when he took it and made it public, and he publicly shamed his girlfriend and the mother of his child. That is where I draw the line. That is where he messed up, and that is why he's getting the backlash. It is disrespectful to publicly bash the mother of your child. You could have easily had a private conversation with her behind closed doors and let her know how you feel. You don't go to the internet and bash her and mom shame her in front of the whole world for the whole world to see. That's where I draw the line.
Right.
My take on it. Ladies, what do y'all think?
So,
all right, Gonita, you go first.
Muji, I'm
Are
going
you ready to
read
put your cape on?
I'm
Are
gonna.
you put your cape on?
The cape, I gotta bring it.
You
man.
gotta get look next week. You better come with a
told
cape.
me. I would have bought a towel or something. Listen, this is what I wrote on Twitter. I said Darius Dalton just tried to humiliate Keke online. So he's not a protector. 1, she makes more than him, so he's not a provider. 2, they have a child out of wedlock. She's not a wife. 3, the audacity of trying to scold her about traditional values when he meets none of the criteria. Now, when I say that, it's like they pick and choose. They have like this cherry picking system whenever they want to call out
That's me
traditional, but no. Just like with the Bible, they want to pick and choose what they want to pick, just however they want to, garner their, the narrative around their argument. And I'm like, well, traditional, you're not really traditional because, first of all, I don't think Keke should marry him. Mm-hmm. I don't believe in marrying down. Don't marry down, ladies, marry up. Especially people like Keke and Rihanna. No, we're not marrying ASAP Rocky. No, we're not marrying Darius Dalton.
Okay, look, put a pin in the ASAP Rocky one because okay. I want to debate with you on that one. But go ahead.
Okay, yeah, no, because what is going to end up happening? We see it all the time. The women are going to be the ones having to pay them alimony because they're going to be in their feminine. They want to get paid. We see Kenya Moore going through it with her ex-husband, Mark Daly. We see Sherry Shepherd, what she's doing. Mary J. Blige, what she's doing. We not marrying down, baby. Especially when you have the status of that type of, let's just be clear on that. But, it's just that whole thing. It's the whole traditional. I'm traditional. No, you're not. No, I don't think so. I just don't. I really don't. So let's battle. Y'all.
That's your take on it. We gonna let me address all the situations that you spoke on. and Momo.
Okay.
I feel like this is what happens when you put the cart before the horse. Mm-hmm. And you know what I mean when I say that? Mm-hmm. You giving a boyfriend husband privileges. Mm-hmm. And this is what happens when you play house.
Yep.
So I look, I know I gotta give you all my mature thing with being the on the panel. This is what happens when you play house. People get things misconstrued. You want privileges of a husband and you ain't even wifed her yet.
Right.
How about that?
That part.
I'm not saying that he's wrong.
Right.
Okay, let me be clear on that.
Right.
I am not saying that he's wrong because he has his right to feel the way he feels.
Right.
Absolutely.
But what I am saying is you cannot have privileges like that and you're not a husband. That's what happens when you put the cart before the horse. Mm-hmm. You had a baby and you made her a baby mother when she should be a wife. And then you want to get on your soapbox and go on Instagram and put out, or Twitter, or whatever the case may be. So let me just say social media.
Right.
And put out this thing, put up these posts, and this is not good. We ain't even talk about her marrying down. If this the man she loved, you're gonna respect your man. But I also feel like this was something that trickled over on an argument. You know how people leave the house mad and they put that F-em girl dress? I think this situation. I mean,
it could be.
Like I swear, Keke put a post on the day before not trying to be that person, but I love my man. Period.
The day before.
The day before this happened.
Mhm.
So
So they was feuding.
I'm
No,
not
they
quite
weren't feuding.
sure.
They were in a good. They were
No.
good.
What she put was that. So that you gotta look. She's saying she love a man. Was this after he did the post or before, Nita? Let me.
It was before.
It was the day before.
It was the day before.
That sound like, look, he probably want her to go to Vegas. He probably told her he wasn't watching a baby. And she said, you know what, I'm Keke mom. I'm gonna pay somebody to watch my baby. And I'm going. But look, we have all these ladies, and I know I got men subscribers here. And I gotta have a male's point of view on this.
Mhm.
That's why we brought in our male person that likes to debate stuff. He likes to let us know what's what. And he's from the D area. So what up, though, Detroit King?
Oh, what up, though? Do you really want me to my opinion, honestly?
Yes, I do.
Oh my God, man. I'm not putting the cape on for neither one of them.
Okay.
She wanted that man. He's not a Black American man. She wanted somebody. She Mr. All Lives Matter. Keke Palmer wanted a man that wasn't Black, so she got him.
What is he? What is he? He's mixed?
No, he's not. He's not.
He biracial, isn't he?
No, he's not biracial. He's from another country.
Where he from?
What, Panamanian?
Yes.
Okay.
He's not no Black, so don't put that on us. That's their culture. You know what I mean? They believe in having a woman, you know what I mean, when they have a kid sit down, don't wear that type of stuff at them clubs and stuff like that. So we ain't got nothing to do with that. So I'm not putting the cape on for her. She wanted that type of man. She got him. She got to deal with it.
Okay. Okay. Let me ask you this. We was talking about I know. How much time do you have? Because I know you gotta.
I ain't in no rush though. Because
right.
I want to say something that's gonna be unpopular. But Nita brought it there. So this one particular guy said the same thing that Nita just said, but she hate on him. So I'm gonna say his name.
What?
Say it.
Mr. Rest in peace to the Godfather.
Okay.
This fool.
What Nita just said. She said you need to. This what he said. He said, ladies, you need to date up. If you know what I mean. If that's what you want, a high class man, do that. You just said that, Nita, right? You just said it. You said.
Are we talking about Mr. Samuel?
Yes, that's what he said. He said.
I agree with some things he said, but I don't agree with all.
Huh?
I agree with some of the things he says.
I say a broken clock is right twice a day.
Okay, but you and him agree on that.
Yeah, that's what she's saying.
Okay, I was just asking. Because to be honest with you, she wanted the man. She wanted him. She said she missed the all lives matter, by the way, and y'all putting the cape on for her. But she said she wanted a man that has that type of. She don't want no Black man that telling her what to do and everything like that. And she got that man right there. He works.
I didn't think what I heard her say when she was talking to Steve Harvey. She said she didn't have to get a billionaire, because sometimes billionaires, they just think their money is just going to float them, and they don't have the character and the personality that goes along with it. So I never heard her like make a declaration on whether it's a Black or non-Black person. So I don't know.
She wanted that man. She wanted a white. She said when she was 18 years old. I can see in the interview when she said she wanted to date a white man. Ooh. Because these Black men don't listen. So she got the man.
Well, I want to be a how you say that, devil's advocate. Remember, she had that little run-in with Trey Songz, right?
Right.
Where she was hiding in the closet.
Yeah.
And then nobody believed her when she was telling everybody what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
And what else would that make you do? Go to the other side, probably. Let me stop messing with you. She probably wasn't getting no play in the streets after that whole thing went down. So
Trey Songz,
I don't think she turned her back on Black men. I need people to understand.
I don't think she did. She liked them. She liked what she saw.
Exactly.
She said all lives matter.
Just because you date outside your race doesn't mean you're turning your back on your race.
ABC got rid of her because she was talking crazy about that when George Floyd got, rest in peace to him, got killed. She said, I don't want to sit there and have every white person or anybody that's not bad, all lives matter. And then when she said that, people was getting on her helmet because she was disrespecting. She wanted a white man. She didn't want no black man. Now she don't put the cape on for her. Let her deal with the disrespect, because that's what he gonna continue doing.
Listen, you're not the same person you were at the age of 18. So there could be some growth. When you know better, you do better. As you grow, your values change. I mean, y'all, I used to be the biggest pro-black person, damn near hotepping. I had my black male worship days. I had that. I'm not there no more though, because once
I don't want to.
it,
I don't want to freaking.
you see
Look,
it.
I understand you. Me and you need to go back and forth with a lot of stuff, and I guess you might. I won't say I cape for men, but I know there's good men out there. There's good men out there.
Of course they are.
Moochie, do not support her. She said all lives matter. She wanted this man, so she got him. So what are we debating about? She wanted this dude.
I already said what I thought, Detroit.
Okay.
I said that's what happens when you put the cart before the horse.
Exactly.
And I'm not knocking her. He's talking all of this stuff, but have you put a ring on it yet?
That is true.
Okay. You can't have husband privileges and you're a baby daddy and a boyfriend.
But that's her culture though.
That's whose culture?
I mean, not my bad, not Keke. But that's his culture.
Where? But he's here now. He's in America.
They still go by that same culture. Hey, but it don't. When he go back to home to his mom and his daddy, they gonna look at her a different way. You see it with a lot of. I hate to say this, but a lot of Nigerian men that come to America, they trying to wife these Black American women up. They go take them home, and they find out they got 7 wives. I mean, I'm just saying.
They supposed to tell you that from the beginning, so you can have a choice to say no or.
But they don't want to.
You can't do all of that. You can't do that. That's just that. To me, if you do something like that, if I let's say if I meet this guy, and he happens to be African, and then he tells me he's Nigerian, I'm gonna ask him, how many wives you got? That should be your next question. That's a flag going up.
They ain't gonna tell you till they go to the gap to go back to their home.
No. You should ask. Shoot, me and Nita be watching 90 Day Fiance, right, Nita? You're supposed to ask these questions.
You have to ask.
Hey man, look. You supposed to, but they don't.
Detroit kids, can I ask you a question?
I don't care how good the D is.
Yeah,
if you want to play your position and share, that's on you.
I don't want to get into it because I feel bad for the sister, to be honest, because to be honest with you, he was disrespectful. All jokes aside, the man was disrespectful. He should have did that. He disrespected our black queen in public when he didn't need to do that. He should have texted her or called at the end of the day.
But I feel like this. You shouldn't have went on social media and did this. He has a right to his opinion.
Right.
Yeah. But social media wasn't the place to.
I mean, that's what Detroit just said. That's what he said.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said he was wrong. I can't. I'm not putting the cape on him. I'm not doing that. He was wrong. Right. He should have just, text his I don't know what they is. That's his wife?
That's her baby father. I don't want to say baby daddy, but that's her baby father.
Girlfriend.
Right?
Girlfriend.
Look, that's her baby father.
I just don't like the contradiction because he just was on when she had the baby and she was stacked and she twerking. I believe he was holding the camera, talking about look at that work.
Yeah. So you contradicting yourself. You contradicting yourself on social media, and that's why they dragged him where his knees got
I
scarred.
think it was Usher though, man.
It
I
sounds
think
like
it was Usher.
some insecurity there.
No, that's why they dragged him, because his knees got scarred. And then when she
Man,
saw
that
him,
man
he
Usher.
saw her with Usher.
I'm gonna say this, man. That man Usher. That the ladies love Usher.
Look, and you know what it did for Usher? It boosted his show. Look, I bet you it's people trying to line up and get that show right now.
Exactly.
So he gonna rock this publicity.
Let me ask y'all a question though. You think she kind of was like she kind of was like went overboard with that outfit?
No, she's an entertainer. Everybody done seen them cheeks before.
Look,
listen, Detroit. She played in this movie with Jennifer Lopez.
She was a stripper in the movie.
I don't know
all of this.
I ain't know that.
Right, let me ask you a question.
You know.
Yes, ma'am.
As a man,
so now you know this, Detroit. How do you feel now?
As a man, how would you feel if your girl walked out the house like that? And I'm not judging you.
Let me see. I would. You know what? You know what though?
I don't like it.
If she was going to see Usher, I feel some type of way.
Okay, I respect that. I respect that you admitted that. Yeah.
It don't matter. It don't matter, and it don't matter how much money the man got. I can about guarantee you, if that was Beyonce.
Wait. Hey, you gave Paperboys the
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. We got another man's point of view tonight. We got another. Stop the press, because Paperboys is here. What up?
Yeah.
What's your opinion? Your waves is making me seasick, son. Right? Come on now, your waves is making me seasick.
You already know how I do. Keep that brush moving, baby. You already know.
All right, so what's up?
Man, bro, this is crazy. I can't cape for neither one of them, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you, sis. I can't cape for neither one of them. He was dead wrong because he should have kept that under his roof. But you know what I mean? He knew what he was getting into. She's the breadwinner. She's the star. She still got to keep her star. She got to keep her star power up. She got to be out there. She got to keep up appearances. These are things that you already know. That comes with it.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I mean? I can't cape for this dude. I can't. He was dead wrong going online and just airing out his business, especially when that's somebody that's high profile. You can't do that, bro. You cannot do that. For her, I can see where it does come into play. Okay, she out there shaking her cheeks and all that stuff, but you did put that out there. You know what I mean? And her, only thing I can say for her is you actually got a baby out there now, so you actually you got to pay attention to the moves that you're making in public.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but as far that's as far as I can really say about her. You know what I mean? She's a star. She was out there being a star. So yeah. That's how I can. If that was my girl going out there doing that, number one, I would have been there with her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because it is Mr. Don't Leave Your Girl Around Me. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Ask the player.
It's not going down. Not on my watch.
Ask the
player for real.
It was a girl's trip to see Usher. It's a girl's trip.
Look,
I get it, but it was dudes there. It was a dude on the stage. I'm sorry.
It was.
Paperboys, let me ask you this, and Detroit this too.
All right.
If an argument ensued at the house where he was like, "You ain't going and I ain't watching the baby," because that's what I think happened. I'm giving y'all. Look. Close your eyes at home, and y'all think of this. If they in the house and she getting ready to go. Look, I'm going to Vegas, because it's only a couple hours. I'm about to drive to Vegas with my friends. Well, I ain't watching the baby. So she went to she hired a babysitter. And she's at the Usher concert.
If that's the case, and that's the thing.
That it was some kind of back and forth with them, and he brought this thing to social media.
If that's the case, you still should have kept it under your roof. But even if that's the case, you can't tell her to not keep up appearances, bro. She paying the bills.
Word.
See,
Yeah.
you don't have no you. I mean, in all actuality, you don't have no power in that household, bro.
Mm-hmm,
You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
You need to dial up ASAP Rocky and see how he dealing with it. That's what you really need to do.
Because
But
ASAP
Right.
Rocky, yeah,
Shut up and
ASAP
hold the
got way
bag.
more money than that dude got.
exactly, bro. So yeah, you was wrong. You was wrong. Period. And if that's the case, I don't care. Ain't no babysitter watching my child. I'm the father. I'm gonna watch him. If that's the case, nah, you ain't calling up no babysitter. I'm gonna be right here. We talk when you get back.
I'm saying like this. Go ahead, have a good time. You know you birthed for 8 or 9 months. You've been through a
Mm-hmm.
lot. You know what I mean. Go ahead, have a good time with your girls. You know what I mean, with your friends and stuff like that. I got you.
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't have been no argument. I mean,
Nah.
she make the money anyway. He. I hate to say this, but salute to Kevin Samuels. He said it.
Yeah.
He told the fellas that too. If you want a high class woman, be prepared to be. I mean, I hate to say this, emasculated by that woman.
Yeah, but does it have to be like that though? Does it have to be like that?
No.
You're on
But he
mute.
emasculated himself once he got
You're on
Twitter
mute.
fingers, man. Once he got
Yeah,
Twitter fingers, it was a wrap. He did it. He did it
That's
self.
it.
Moochie, you're on mute, girl.
Thank you. He did emasculate. He emasculated himself by being a chick and going on Twitter with that.
he
He
got
did
he
it.
got
He
feminine
should have kept
issues. No,
quiet
sorry for saying
and been
that,
in the cut and been a man. And look, I'm just my baby working.
but man, that's why
She didn't even film it. How
He,
you getting mad at her and posting this?
I'm about guarantee Keke
Exactly.
knew what type of dude he was. That's why she picked him. She knew he was weak.
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh,
I'm
that
just saying
sounds
that
ugly,
I'm just
Detroit.
saying when you know you got a weak man, you can run all over him.
I don't know about
Basically.
that one.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's the
Nah,
truth.
it's the truth. It's the truth. If you know that you got a weak man at home, you can be out there, especially as high profile as she is. She can be out there doing a lot of stuff that he's just gonna have to eat.
I feel
He's
like
gonna
she
have to.
didn't disrespect him. I saw Suburbia talking about she disrespected him. She didn't do nothing that
I don't even think Usher was disrespectful. His hands wasn't in the wrong place.
Mm-mm.
Exactly.
His hands wasn't in the wrong place.
Janet Jackson does the same thing, right? She
Exactly.
goes
That's
up
like
there.
when Destiny Child did the lap dance on
Yes,
random
with
celebrities.
Terrence Howard and all
Yep.
them.
But you know when you go into a Janet Jackson concert, you know your girl or wife or whoever go with you. You know what you're getting yourself into when you going in that front row.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody know
Exactly.
that, so that ain't no excuse. Your woman know if you and her is on that front row, Janet, you liable to be on that stage with Janet Jackson, and you can't touch her neither. So y'all know that.
Yeah, you can't touch her. And
Okay.
let's not put out there that Terrence Howard got divorced quickly after that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
Oh shoot! Look,
Yes, he
look,
did.
y'all men's is bringing stuff. Look, I gotta call y'all the men's when y'all come in.
And
here.
Magic Johnson was married. You know, Magic Johnson was married, a married man when that happened.
Look, so
Mhm.
look, speaks. I'm glad you mentioned Magic Johnson because Suburbia is talking about the whole. Remember they were saying he had luggage with him that you can't get rid of.
Right.
Mhm.
Y'all know what I'm talking about when I
That
say
too.
that.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
3-letter word.
So
3-letter.
I'm not the 3-letter word. The freaking bumps on your lips and bumps and bumps and
Oh.
bumps when you see them. Bumps on the
Or
on
that ish
the
on your lip got some ish on his lip. Okay.
bumps on the bed.
Yeah.
All of that. All right. So it's not like she did anything with him. They was
Right. It
look.
felt innocent, didn't it?
I don't think it was crazy like that.
And don't say
Usher does that to. He has done that to other celebrities
Yes,
that
he
has
do.
come to his concert. And I wish he saw me and do that to me when he seen me.
Hello.
I'm not gonna kiss him. I'm not gonna kiss him. I'm gonna enjoy the show.
Oh my god!
All right, I'm just saying.
Man.
We gotta be real with all of this.
We can't put the cape on for neither one because she wanted this action. She said she basically was tired of black men, so she went overseas.
I mean, after what happened with her and Trey Songz, and then everybody freaking act like she was lying about it. Oh, who wouldn't be sick of black men?
Hold up. The only person
I
that
don't know
needed
about that.
whoa.
I don't.
And trying to
That
put all of them in
whole
a
thing, she
category is
put on a
not. We
Breakfast
not all in the
Club.
same
No,
category.
because she. I mean, I ain't
That's
gonna
not what
say
she's
it.
saying, but
She
I
didn't
don't.
give up on black men. She just
I don't.
met
She did
somebody
give
she
up on
liked, and
black
he
men.
happened to
She
be,
did not
She
give up
did.
on black
When
men.
did she
Why are
tell
you
you that? Because she said
saying
all
Hold on. The
lives
only
matter.
is only black woman on this earth that I'm definitely gonna get that pass who should go to another race, and she's gone. Rest in peace to Tina Turner. She did. I'm not mad at what Tina Turner did because she went through hell and hot water. But
Okay,
her
so
ain't no excuses.
all right, so I'm gonna ask y'all these questions
Then are
because
you?
there's somebody in the chat that's asking this. To the men, are these guys on the panel saying that the person who makes the goal makes the rules?
She is the breadwinner of the house. I mean, she know what she was doing.
I don't like that concept. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't like that concept. I don't care what sex it is. I don't like the concept of whoever makes more money makes the rules.
I agree with that.
I don't
I
agree.
ain't gonna say
I
that. I'm
agree
not
with
gonna
that.
say it's. I'm
I
definitely not going to agree with the
I don't.
whole that she makes more money than
I
him.
agree
But
with
at
that.
the
I don't
same
think it's
time,
because of that. I
nah.
think
But she's
it's
the
partly
breadwinner, and she has a higher value than him for the simple fact that she's the one in the spotlight. She's the one drawing all the attention. She has a career. What is he doing?
What he gonna do then? They in a $10 million mansion. She has more money than him. He can't tell that woman what to do. You ain't gonna if you almost y'all know this, so don't let's keep it real. If a man is if y'all up there working y'all butt off, that man ain't got no job. Y'all gonna wonder why this dinner ain't ready. Why this
Mm-hmm.
house ain't clean. You can't tell no
Mm-hmm.
woman what to do if you ain't making no money.
Nah, you can't. And you sitting at her house where she's paying the bills. In all actuality, she could cut off his phone bill and cut off the internet and make sure you ain't talking to nobody.
yeah.
Exactly.
If
She
you
don't even
really
got
want
to
to
cut
get
off
I
down
ain't
the
to
giving
it,
internet.
that
All she
man
got to
no
do is change
credit.
the Wi-Fi password and
I
demons
ain't.
in the dark.
You know,
They got a little podcast and stuff like that. But they not coming to the podcast for him.
exactly.
I ain't even
Think
know
about
this.
think about an ASAP Rocky, right? You know why Brianna don't treat him like like that? Because the man he might not be no billionaire, but the man is known in them streets for us like for
Mhm.
fashion across the world. He
He
Yeah,
is
make moves.
known and he making his money. He not
he,
begging Rihanna for no money.
he
If
ain't.
He
He's
not.
not. I like ASAP Rocky with Rihanna. I don't
it
care
ain't
what
no
nobody
wrong what
say.
he doing.
Even though they not married yet, I feel like she's protecting herself. And
She
But
it's
he
all
can
right.
keep. But he can
She
keep his
protecting
masculinity
herself
on top of that,
because
dude. What is he going to do?
Shout out to Oprah and Stedman.
look, I feel like she's
See,
protecting herself
yeah.
because I like ASAP Rocky and her though. I don't see him like that. He he a
he
Harlem.
not. He carry himself
He a
different
Harlem
because
dude,
he's
so he
making
might like
moves.
that swag and all of that.
Can
So
can I
look,
ask
Hmm
y'all
I'm
can I
sorry.
ask y'all? I know Paperboy knows. We talked about this all the time. Let me ask y'all a question. Y'all ever heard the terms of passport bros?
What?
Passport bros.
What's
No.
that? That's what's I heard about the passport
Passport
boy.
bros is dudes, American man. Oh, you ain't got to be a
Oh yeah,
you.
I know what that is
They
now.
go
hmm
across. They go across the overseas
Affluent American men that have bread.
Look,
that
it
has
don't it
bread.
be bus drivers at my doggone depot I used to work at that was going to DR to get girls.
Yes, that
Look,
yes
you don't
yes
got to
hmm
tell me that. I know it's a
yeah. You
bunch of
seen
them that
on
be
you
going
This
you.
is
there to
old
get girls
news.
and then they come back with
But no,
wives.
they don't go to just the DR.
But they won't go to the
They go to
girls
the
on the,
UK. They
that
go
work with
to
us that work on the job with
they
them.
go to third world countries and everything to do what they
And
do,
bring
and they
them
don't have
back.
to worry
Yep.
about American men. She doing the same thing. It's no different. What she
No,
doing?
I
She
disagree.
oh my god, she
You know
went
why
right
I disagree with
overseas
it?
and got her
Because
a
I
pass a
disagree with it
man.
because
No, they met here at a
no. Let
party.
me finish. No, Mama, I got this. I disagree for the simple fact it's because she met him here, like Momo said. His brother was an actor on the show Insecure, so
Mm-hmm.
he probably was coming in with him,
No
Mm-hmm.
money.
and she was on the show, and
Mm-hmm.
they got that in between time. And they started like mingling and dating and mingling and here's a baby.
I'm
Okay.
gonna say my paperboy has put me up on game. You don't necessarily have to go to overseas to be a passport, bro. You could have somebody that's come over from America like he did, be in LA. You know his code. You like I'm liking this, and that's what she did. She picked who she wanted. I can buy guarantee he probably don't even have a green card.
You think so?
I'm come on now. You know how them dudes become.
So
I'm just saying.
if he doesn't have a green card,
I don't know what y'all
to me, if he doesn't have a green card, then that means they would have been married by now.
You don't know what a passport bro is? You ain't never
Passport
heard of that
bros
term?
usually get married, but then again, Keke got her mother in her life, and her mother probably in her ear like, "You better not marry this dude. You have
Man.
faith."
Now, these new age passport bros, they ain't about
Whatever,
getting
Keke
married. They just going over there, getting theirs, and coming back.
Exactly. For him to stay over here, he might have to get married to her. He probably, if he don't have a green card, he damn sure trying to get married to her.
Well, I'm gonna say 3 things: prenup.
Number 1,
don't make him your manager. Whatever you do, don't make him your manager. And what's the last thing? If you want to get
separate.
Well, yeah, exactly. No joint bank accounts.
They got a baby together, so you know what I mean. He might try to collect child support.
Wow.
Look, I think that's
they ain't gonna flip the script on her.
Yeah.
They will.
He probably be like, she's on the road all the time, and I always have the baby.
He gonna hit her. He gonna hit her with the Kevin Federline line.
Yeah,
this dude is
got the kids with Brittany.
If you go back to his old tweets, this dude is a doggone. How can I say? He was saying he's like an all lives matter type dude. What's the dude in that got killed in New York? The police end up killing him. I think it was in Brooklyn or somewhere. It happened years ago. I think it's Sterling something. I forgot that man's name. But he was on Twitter talking about the police was right by doing what they were supposed to do, and if he would have just put his hands up, or he would have never died.
That tweet.
Oh yeah, dude, about the cigarettes and shit.
The cigarette. He on that type of time.
What guy with the cigarettes? I didn't get it.
The guy with the cigarettes that was selling cigarettes illegal in the bodega.
Oh, you talking about the one that the guys that they took out in Staten Island?
Yeah.
The heavy set dude.
Yeah.
Okay, what about it?
He was up there he was actually team police. He sounded like a mega dude, like he's a Trump supporter. He on that type of time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Alton. No, that's in another state, Alton Sterling.
Well, no,
they pulled them tweets, baby.
Oh yeah, them tweets was looking crazy for him, man.
Yo, this is what happens when you run your mouth on the internet, and then you get dragged. People gonna dig through everything.
I've been telling people all day. You probably had
somebody looking at that thing with their phone like this. Yo, I don't like this nigga, and went all through this.
Twitter fingers is a disease, man. Nothing good comes from Twitter fingers. Just leave it alone. Leave it alone.
That's it, Rainey. Eric Gardner. That's his name.
Eric Gardner.
Yeah. Thank you, Rainey.
Thank you.
It's crazy. These rules need to just stop being in their
something about Eric Gardner?
Yeah, he said the cops did the right thing. He deserved
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's wild.
I mean, it's so much stuff that happened with between that, Sean Bell, and all these other things.
Yeah.
I'm like this to y'all ladies. If y'all want to date outside your race, that's cool. But just know, if you date black, you know the culture. You know what black man doing and everything like that. When you dating a man overseas, you know what I mean, a Arab guy, a Nigerian, whoever. You know some of that stuff that they do in America. They family is not gonna support that.
Yeah.
At all.
All right, so I'm gonna ask y'all this. Can y'all stay on for the last segment, fellas?
Who, Jonathan?
Yeah, man.
We're gonna talk about Jonathan Majors next. And as you know, they are talking about arresting this young lady that has brought up these charges on Mr. Majors, and the tables have turned.
There you go.
So
as they should.
Look, Nita. In the beginning, remember we that's why I wanted to get this video. In the beginning, we talked about this, and you was on this woman's side.
Mm-hmm.
right?
I'm always gonna believe the victim.
I know you want me to believe the victim, but how do you feel now? And that's what I want to know your opinion. Now that you know that the story is out, because this is when, remember when I said I wanted to wait till I see more things happen, because I feel like this is being orchestrated for different purposes.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know the update, so I don't know exactly what
Okay,
they
so
found.
I'm gonna fill you in.
Okay.
They basically might want to bring this woman up on charges because of the videotape that he presented with her partying at the club after she said her wrist was broken and she's signing this and signing that and all of that, and that wrist was supposed to be hurting.
Mm.
And this was a couple hours later after the whole incident happened.
Mm-hmm.
Then they also have the Uber driver that was saying that she was the aggressor. He's going to come up and talk. This woman basically has a lot of his projects in jeopardy where he could be losing money.
Mm-hmm.
He already got cut from the army
campaign.
So what do you think? I want to ask you, Nita, because you know you had your cape on in the beginning of this whole outfit.
I still got your cape. It's halfway on because all that stuff.
It's halfway. Look, so you got like
all that stuff sounds circumstantial to me. It sounds like
I think they both put their hands on each other.
Huh?
I think they both
hands on each other.
I don't see that happening.
I don't see that. I think he was trying to restrain her. You know how girls be going crazy?
Yeah.
And I remember I told y'all when we talked about this a couple of weeks ago, I feel like it was the whole Megan Good thing. That's why she came with him to court.
As she should.
She saw him talking to Megan Good and she lost it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need keep in
mind proof. She better want to set an
proof. Like, you know, just seeing a no, I'm not all the way there. I haven't been sold.
So you teetering on it.
Yeah, I need
the
jury is not out yet.
Bad grab. This is a bad grab.
I agree. I feel like she saw that he was talking to Megan Good, and she like, nah, you ain't gonna leave me like this. And I was with you all this time, and now you got to blow up, and now you gonna be with this girl.
Nita, how can you have the cape up for this woman? This woman is lying.
No, put the cape, fold the
cape up. Clearly lying.
Nita, fold the cape up.
Clearly.
Nita, fold the cape up and put it in.
You got to throw that cape in the garbage, man.
This is. I'm sorry, I can't do that.
I gotta hear the whole story. Like
they fry him. You gotta come on. You gotta admit they be frying black men like it ain't nothing. As soon as they get a little fame and fortune and stuff like that, then they start coming out the woodwork with this story or that story, trying to slow him down. He did nothing. Like he was already crucified in public before even going to court.
Exactly.
Okay, he was guilty before he even went to court.
He was found guilty by a matter of public opinion.
Exactly.
They always do it
before any proof came out.
They always be trying
just because he's a black man. Period.
Exactly.
That's what it come down to. They did it to Kobe. They did it to him. They did it. They do it to all kinds of celebrities all the time.
That chick was lying that was with Kobe. She done had 3 other D's up in her.
Exactly.
With semen and all of that.
They always
do that.
Hey, Nita, they always try to
letting a whole bunch of dudes bust off in her, and he, you know, come on, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Nita,
I don't mean to sound graphic, y'all, but I'm just saying.
Hold on, I can't believe Nita got the cape on, but hey, Moochie, they always be trying to broke black man. They always trying to break us, man. Every time a black it's called butt broken, man. Breaking if you want to keep it a buck.
Yeah, they did have them in the feminine outfit.
They did. They definitely did.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely did. And this man, think about it. This dude could be a wrestler. I mean, he could be he big like a football player. If he would have punched her in the face, her jaw would have been broken.
For real.
Her neck would have been probably broke. This dude just got done training from Creed.
Doing Creed.
Yeah.
So he finished doing Creed, and they train for these movies like they really doing the boxing.
And it wasn't even for Creed because he was training. He was training for a different movie where he's a weightlifter.
Yeah, he was actually he was training to be a basketball player too because he's supposed to be playing Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
He is.
Yes.
So Momo, what's your take on it? Quiet.
Momo got her cape on still, right?
Momo, you got your cape on, or is it in the drawer on standby?
It's on standby at this moment.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Rita got it on the desk. She ready to go in a minute. She ready to go.
Hey, see, Chad, you
What
see
I
us
want to
black
know,
man don't stand a chance,
is
bruh.
how you put on a cape for somebody that clearly has no evidence.
Hold up.
Let her speak.
It's not about being against black men. It's just the fact that I don't have all the facts yet. I still don't have all the facts yet.
Exactly.
There's still a lot of holes in this story. There's still a lot of stuff that we don't know that's not connecting the dots. So
Precisely.
I can't sit here and say that he's 100% innocent.
They gave the proof though.
I can't say he's innocent, and I can't say he's guilty either. So that's where I'm at with. To me, I'm being fair. I'm not saying he's guilty, and I'm not saying he's innocent. I'm in the middle right now. There's still
Okay. All I'm saying is that if you're saying that for him, you have to say that for her too.
It's true. She could be guilty or she could be innocent. Like y'all have said, we have seen.
She lied on that man,
Monique. White women lying on black men. We know that. I know that. But there's also abusive ass men too.
He didn't abuse her though. There's no proof that he did that.
But you don't know that.
But for every abusive black man, there's an abusive black woman too. So
but that's
right.
I'm gonna sit here and eat my food until I get all the facts.
Or white woman, black woman, it don't matter, man or woman.
Y'all talking about?
Hold on. Let's not compare abuse. Abuse. It's wrong. It's wrong, and it's wrong. Whether it's a woman doing it or a man, I don't like
it is.
A woman never get penalized like a black man though.
I don't like when we compare trauma and we compare abuse.
We don't want to compare, but we got to because black men seem to get the blame for the most of it. It's a whole bunch of black women out here that's beating the brains out of these dudes, but nothing happened to them. Same with these white women. They seem to get away with everything, and our black sisters are up there putting the cape on for this white woman. Man, that makes me upset for real.
There's all types of false accusations. You know how many black dudes got locked up, or even white dudes? It don't matter, dudes. Period. They got locked up because some woman lied.
Of course, I know it's true. I know that happens. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I know that happens. I just still feel like I don't have all of the facts yet. There's a chance. There's a huge chance that he's innocent, and there's a huge chance that he's guilty. In my opinion, that's where I'm at.
Mooch, you see this though? We don't stay on as the black community. We don't stay on code. We sit there and let a white woman, and we a cape for her.
That's not true.
Yes, it is because a lot of black sisters was caping for her.
90% of black people are on his side.
I wasn't from the get-go.
Black man on his side.
I wasn't from the get-go. Me and Nita even got into it when that first night of the story. Am I lying, Nita? Am I lying? No.
Why do we cape for these white women though? To be honest with you, every time it's getting. I'm starting to get pissed about it because every time a white woman, oh yeah, that black Negro did it. He should go to jail, master. Don't even know the truth. He should go to jail.
You listen to this, y'all. I feel like this. I always try to give somebody the benefit of the doubt because I have a son. So I like to see how things play out for a little bit. When this first happened, I felt like the powers that be put him in this situation. I feel like she was brought in by them. And they put her on him at the beginning. And that's when I'm going to leave it at that.
He know what situation he was in. I mean, yes, the man, he dated a white woman. I mean, that's what he did, but that don't mean that he put his hands on her. He went to, and he was making good, ain't he? And people still saying he did it. Ain't Making Good is a beautiful black woman. She don't bother nobody, don't be in no drama. She got criticized for black women because she was supporting the man.
Yeah, she did.
And that's her man. So what you want her to do? She a real black sister because that's what a black sister's supposed to do. I'm gonna keep it above with you. Kobe did what he did, but one thing I give Vanessa Brown, she stood by that man's side. She was mad at him, but she stood by his side. And people gonna say, "Oh, it was because of the money." It wasn't because of no money. Because she could have got she easily could have got a divorce from Kobe. She could have got more money if she would have got a divorce from him.
Exactly. That's why she got that big ass ring after that shit. She paid.
For sure.
The same way they did with Tory. The same way they did with Tory Lanez. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna even get on
Yeah.
that though. But the same thing they did with Tory Lanez.
Let's not because
I mean, let's be honest. The evidence it's not there too. Megan Good. I'm not Megan, but
evidence is definitely there.
Megan Thee Stallion is not. She's no saint.
Sure ain't.
And I don't really believe. And I'm gonna say this: I don't believe Tory did it, but I ain't gonna get into that because people gonna get mad about it.
The fact of the matter is, when it comes to that kind of stuff, nobody is gonna sit up there and do something that dumb and jeopardize their whole career.
Not true. People do dumb shit all the time.
They do, but when your profile is higher, you have a different mindset.
Dumbass shit. The shit that R. Kelly was doing was some dumbass shit that the average person would never think that someone would be dumb enough to jeopardize their life and he still was doing that
but
shit.
That was known about him. Everything was known about him. That was not a surprise to nobody. Everybody knew what he was doing. Anybody that knew who he was knew what he was doing.
We know about,
and that was before he even I believe I Can Fly and all that stuff. They were still letting him rock.
Exactly. Does it make it better?
No, it don't make it better. He was wrong. He's dead wrong.
But exactly, he should have been in jail. But I mean, all the Jay-Z's and the Nas and the Fat Joes in the world, the Beyonce's, the people that y'all go to concerts now to watch, they were supporting this man. They were doing music with him.
I just don't understand how there were bullet fragments found in this woman's foot, and y'all are still trying to say that a bullet did not go off from the gun. Y'all still
I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is that he wasn't the one that pulled the trigger.
Exactly.
Still saying that he did not shoot at her.
He didn't shoot at her.
I
It was
never
that
said that.
He is a violent little man, y'all.
Hold on.
I feel like
oh
I
my
feel
God.
like that's not what happened. I feel like that. Why would her best friend ask for immunity if she
exactly? If you ain't,
I still have a problem with that.
Exactly.
Let me ask you a question. If she asked for that, right?
She did it.
Let me paper. If she asked for that, why? If nobody's gonna ask for that, if they didn't do it, the only reason she asked that because she knew she did it, and if she had that, she wasn't going to jail for that.
Still ask for immunity because if she saw it go down and did not.
Oh man, she said she saw.
You wouldn't ask for immunity just because you saw something. You would just be a witness. Period. It wouldn't be no immunity.
Yeah.
Only people that ask for immunity is somebody that can be incriminated later on.
Or if she lied and said she did not see anything, or lied and said that he wasn't the one.
That's still incrimination. If you lying on the stand and doing it's perjury. It's still a criminal act.
Right.
Only people that ask for immunity is people that know that they might get charged later on.
Exactly.
That's a cause to ask for immunity. Then
she did because they knew if she knew that if they would put her, they would drag her in court. She knew they would find the jury would find her as a liar, and they would actually think she was the shooter, which she was.
I think she was.
We don't know if she was. Y'all don't know that.
Oh man, come on, bro.
Why would you ask for immunity?
Exactly.
Why would you ask for immunity then? If you didn't do nothing, you and her was just scrapping in front of this person's house that saw everything. You and Megan just fighting. Y'all having a fist fight.
Exactly.
And something had to happen with that. It's more to that story that's not coming out.
And Moochie, think
why
about
would the security guard not come the day that he was
even Megan Stallis said that she was a drunk. Even Kendall that was playing her music and people try to drag her, and I salute her for not letting these fans bully her on the internet. Her people said that Tory wasn't drunk, and he wasn't the person that was acting a fool. It was Megan and her friend, and they threw her out. And Tory was like, you know what? I ain't gonna let this happen. I'm just gonna go with them. He should have, if he would have stayed with
If he would have stayed at that party with the Jenner girl,
yeah, he would have been. He would have never been in jail.
He would have been straight. Exactly.
Everybody always talking about protect black women. We protect black women, but we need to be protected too.
Y'all don't be protecting us either, yo. If it's certain stuff that's happening,
yes, I mean, I do.
I'm not saying like certain things that be going down. Y'all don't be protecting us like we want y'all to.
I do.
It's a difference between right and wrong. I protect what's right.
Protect us and then pull us aside and be like, yo.
What I do? Hey, paper.
I'm just saying.
Nah, you supposed to protect what's right and what's wrong. No, you're supposed
I
to
agree
distance
with
yourself
you.
from it.
So
But you
I agree with
can't
you
ride
on
down the
that.
road with somebody knowing that they wrong, and then later on y'all both sitting in the cell when you know you should have made a different decision.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Tory Lane messed himself up by, I hate to say it, the girl was a no man. He should have never dealt with this woman. Megan Thee Stallion is an agent of chaos. Everybody says this in the industry.
What? So
She
now
is an
now
agent of
she's the
chaos. Every
problem?
relationship she with, she always messes it up. When Moneybag Yo messed it up, I can keep going.
Mm-hmm.
She is
How
a
did she mess
witch.
it up with Moneybag Yo? Because I didn't even know them two
She
was
was
messing
cheating on the
around.
man and all type of stuff, and she was
Mm-hmm.
she was doing a lot of stuff. She is an agent of chaos.
It can't always be everybody else's fault.
Yeah, highlight this
Yeah,
comment.
if the same scenario happened every
Ain't nobody.
time.
Let's be ladies in the chat. Don't go nowhere. If you're gonna drink, stop being a drunk. If you know you're an alcoholic and you can't control your liquor, don't go nowhere. Drink at home and get drunk. You're
Exactly.
making yourself
But
look bad.
he has a horrible record. A terrible, terrible, terrible
What's his
record.
record?
Ooh,
Exactly.
What's
but they
Tory
got
Lane
him on the
record?
phone. Well, okay, let me ask y'all this. I'm asking the men. They had they recorded his the conversation that he had was I think it wasn't Megan, it was the other girl he was talking to, and he was calling her from jail. And he was talking about he was so drunk he doesn't know what happened.
And he was apologizing.
Yeah.
He wasn't he was apologizing.
I don't think he was apologizing. I feel like he was apologizing for his behavior.
No,
That's exactly what he was doing,
Yeah.
Moochie,
No,
because
I think it was taken out of context. For somebody, for somebody to say, "I need immunity,"
she
you
did
afraid
it.
of going to jail.
Mm-hmm.
Kendall, it was the one that said even the people that was at that party said he was drinking, but he wasn't acting the fool. The ones that was acting the fool was the two ladies from Houston, Texas. From Texas, they was the two ladies that was acting the fool, and that's why they got thrown out of that party.
There you go.
He didn't get thrown out; they did.
Okay, that might be true, but that still does not negate the fact that he could have got upset and still shot at the girl.
Why would he get upset? Why would he get upset though? Do that make
What?
sense? Why would I get upset for something I didn't do it? If anything, I'm going with you because if me and you think about it, if me and you come to the party together, we leaving together too. I'm not gonna sit there and let my drunk friend going with these other chicks that's drunk. I'm gonna go with y'all.
All right,
Yeah,
let me
make
ask
sure
y'all
everything
this
all right.
question. Let me ask y'all this question. Do you think it was because he didn't sign with Rock Nation?
It's it's because of a lot of stuff. I don't want to say it on here because I don't want to get nobody mad.
All right,
but
so we're gonna leave it at that.
Yeah.
We're gonna leave it at that. And
It's a war. Hey, I'm gonna say it like this, Moochie. It's a war outside. Nobody's safe for it.
It's a war outside, but right now,
yeah,
division between the black man and the black woman
yes,
shouldn't be.
That's what it is. Bingo. That's what it is.
The division
And
with
all
black
I'm
men
gonna say
and black
about
women shouldn't be. We have to come
it
together. They
shouldn't.
trying to bring they trying to have everybody fighting with each other, and including black men and black women. And I
No, that's
want to
been
try to
going
stop.
on,
I don't
Moochie.
want that happening, yo.
It's been going on. That's been in the works for a long time. A long time. It ain't nothing new, okay? Been going back since the days of, oh, you don't need him, come get a check from us. Just put him on child support. We'll take care of you. It been going on for a long ass time. So
And
it's
if you try
nothing
to
new.
And if
For
you
real,
try to
for
stand,
real.
and I salute to all my black women that stand for something. If you try to stand for something and say that another black woman shouldn't be doing this, they gonna tear her down. You know how I know? Indian Irie. She's a black queen, and she said she wasn't down what Megan and all these other people was doing at the Eston Festival. What they do? Oh, she an old head. What they want to know about
She was just
twerking and
saying
stuff
something
like
about
that.
them twerking at the Essence Fest.
Yeah, y'all women don't need to. It's a twerk fest. I remember I went to a restaurant. It was these are women on here twerking and stuff. You don't need to be twerking everywhere y'all go. Do it outside. That's ghetto.
It is.
and
It's
then get
all it's the
mad when
appearance. It's the appearance that it gives off, and it go both ways. It's not just the women; it's the men too.
exactly.
It go both ways. So don't get it twisted and think that I'm just bashing women because I don't do that. It's 100%. It's dudes out here that don't handle their business, that's not taking care of their kids, that's out here running around acting like they still kids, and it's women that's doing the same exact thing. So it goes both ways. It's not a one. It's definitely not a one trick pony. I'm sorry, it don't happen like that. As far as the Megan and Tory thing go, all I'm gonna say about that is after that happened, she took immunity, all the stuff. We know all the stuff that went down. All I know is that Tory star went down, and the next thing you know, Megan was on Disney Plus twerking with She-Hulk. That's all I'm gonna say. And that's a different type of bag. That's a different type of bag. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
It is.
Yeah, and
It's
everybody
real.
got their
It's
cape
real,
on
bro.
for Megan. Everybody want to have to think she innocent. That's not an innocent woman. Her and that woman, they single-handedly. I ain't caping up for Tory Lanez. They single-handedly this man about to get 22 years, and they could have just. I mean,
Tory Lanez did it to himself.
No,
Tory Lanez did it to
22
himself because
years.
that's
22
OD.
years. Listen,
when
22
she was quiet and not saying shit, he was the one that was provoking her. He was the one that was going online provoking
Yeah, and that's what she was
out of
going
her.
on saying.
She was
Don't
quiet.
nobody remember that.
She was
I remember
quiet.
that too.
She was quiet as a mother trucker. She was quiet. And he kept poking at the bear, poking at the bear, poking the bear.
Nobody remember.
That's when she finally spoke up and
He
said,
ain't. I disagree with that. He wasn't OD. He
And
said I. He said I wouldn't say nothing.
He was. It's out there. He was.
Okay, so let me ask y'all this.
He was saying this little stuff.
This
I
whole thing was
remember that.
orchestrated. Let me ask y'all this. Do you think this whole thing was orchestrated because he did not sign with Rock Nation?
No, but I'm gonna tell you this though, Moochie. Rock Nation can't take no L's. They couldn't take no L's. They got popped. I'm thinking about it. That jury, let's be honest. They paid them people allegedly. They paid some of them juries people off. Let's keep it a butt. It was mostly women on that jury. It wasn't no man on there like that. You got a whole bunch of soccer moms on there. Oh my God, that was a black woman. She could be dead. Well, he guilty, not even knowing the evidence. So he was doing from he was around. I knew he was around. I knew he was gonna be guilty.
Tory was on there fighting because that dude he went through a lot to get on top. Man, I remember when that dude was homeless. You know what I mean? Still trying to get on. So he went through a lot to get to where he was,
now.
bro.
And he's independent now.
Yes, he went through a lot. So he was fighting for what he basically been fighting for all his life. You know what I mean? And I can't knock him for that. Yeah, being on, it's a certain way you go about it, just like we said with Keke's baby father, baby daddy, whatever. It's a certain way you go about it, you know what I mean? But he was mad. He was upset that he was being railroaded. I can understand that. I can definitely.
His dad was upset too.
Yeah. I mean, let's be honest, man. That's another black man that's gone. Despite how anybody wanna, I ain't putting the cape on for him. He was acting stupid, putting his hands on other people, knowing that he had a case or whatever like that. I'm not doing that. But I'm just saying, Megan and her friend, well, they ain't her friend no more. They not innocent, and that gun was old girl's gun. You know, it is what it is.
Wasn't it like a pink gun, y'all?
They never showed
it
the
was
gun.
A pink pow, right?
It wasn't his. That's all I'm saying.
All right, so
exactly.
But we're gonna leave it at that. We've been on here for an hour and 48 minutes, gentlemen. But next week, we need you. Next week, we're going to be be discussing some trending topics. Nita's gonna have a cape next week.
Yeah. I mean, I hope she got the cape.
Nita's gonna have her cape.
Yeah.
And we might even see little Momo with a cape.
I want them to have a cape on for Indiana. I ain't seeing that
cape. Yeah, put the cape on for her.
Yeah, because that woman was preaching.
Yes, Miss Brown Skin. You feel me? Hey,
can we get the cape on for her? You know why we not gonna get the cape on for her? Because she said a lot of stuff that these modern day women don't want to hear. They don't want to hear you don't need to be twerking and showing your butt.
Let's talk about how ghetto the BET Awards was, because they was twerking in it.
We've been
Let's
on here
go
for
there.
an hour and 49 minutes.
Yeah,
You
they
want us
don't
to
want to
change
talk
the
about
topic
that.
next
I
week?
want to talk
And
about that.
we
It's
gonna
working in
need
the
y'all
eye.
males' point of view
I
on this.
respect India Ari's point of view. I
I
respect
do
his
too.
point of view.
Do you agree with
I
it
hear a
though?
butt coming.
A part of me that I feel different ways about it. You know, on one hand, I feel like, you know, they booked Meg Thee Stallion. They know her brand. They know what she stands for. They know what she does. That was to be expected. Then another part of me understands that might not have been appropriate for Essence. Another part of me understands what India's coming from. I feel different ways about it. I feel different ways about it.
He is right. The Essence Festival is not no ghetto festival. It's for classy women. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure. I know I've been. Have
It's
you been
supposed to
before,
be.
Moochie?
No,
You
yeah,
I
been?
wanted to
And
go.
I think
I
everybody
want to
been to
go.
the Essence.
yeah. At least once, yeah,
Like, at least once. When I know when I went, it was classy.
yeah.
Okay,
Now
but
they
they
did
said
their
she
thing
came
in
on
there.
after midnight. So does that count for anything?
No, because
No,
what
Come
no,
Essence
of
is
on,
course not.
no,
I have
because
to
Essence
ask the
supposed
question. Don't shoot the messenger.
Essence supposed to be for the class for a woman for the
man.
woman like who classy and stuff. If you want to do all that twerking, go on the BET Awards or MTV. They'll let you do it for free. You know what I
For real.
mean? Because
Mm-hmm.
that's basically what they doing. They ain't getting no money. They
So
basically
Essence pretty much set her up because I mean, how do you book somebody knowing that's the brand, and then now she got backlash for what? Why?
because they know because the same people that they it's a different type of it's a different type of crowd, right? They feel not us, but they feel like they gotta cater to the younger audience, and what they really don't have to do that. Like I would
Mm-mm.
never expect to see a Megan Thee Stallion on stage. Like no disrespect. When I think of Essence Festival, I think about New Edition, Jodeci, LL
Mm-hmm.
Cool J. You could throw in Fat Joe now because you know what I mean, like hit like Fat Joe, even 50 Cent. People in that age range that like in the early, like you can go from 85 to the early 2000s. You shouldn't be getting no Lil Baby or no doggone Megan Thee Stallion, knowing that
It's
you don't
changing.
need to get that.
It's changing. It's been changing though.
I mean, but they can tone. The whole thing is you can book those artists, but tell them to tone down their stage show. For the simple fact of it's supposed to be classy. If it's a classy event, you don't need booty shaking. You don't need none of that. You don't need none of that. You can still do your show, spit whatever you gonna spit, and not have people twerking and all that extra stuff is just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's buffoonery. It just makes us look bad. Yeah,
Okay,
at a
so
place where you're not supposed to look bad.
So
It's
okay,
crazy.
I got was it MB? I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Mean
Maybe.
In New Orleans, we shake, we dance. It's not a fad. Essence has changed over the last 10 years with catering to the younger audience. Do
Hmm.
y'all agree or disagree?
I agree, but the whole thing is that when you're young, you don't really know what's going on.
Yeah, you don't be
Exactly.
thinking about stuff
You got
like
to
that. You
think
just
about
want to
what's
have a
going
good
on later
time
on.
and
If
get it
if we
on.
following the youth, then where are we going? Then that
Right.
means the
Exactly.
adults ain't leading. If you letting the youth take the lead and they out here shaking their booty and showing all their titties and all that other stuff, then where does that leave us as a people? It's not going nowhere. That just leads us down the wrong road. Then when we can't class it back up, we can't get back out there where you got on nice gowns and suits and all that stuff, and you actually looking classy because you too busy with cut off shorts showing half your ass and all that. Come on, man.
And
Nah,
then
you can't do that. The elders are supposed to lead the youth. Period. The youth is not supposed to lead the elders. It's backwards.
and when she bringing these people in, like, come on, you come on, audience, they sitting there twerking somebody grandma on the stage or whatever. Like, man, that's horrible, man.
I didn't see all of that. I didn't. This is something y'all bringing to my attention for the like. I heard about the the backlash, but I didn't see no videos or nothing like that.
Hmm. And that's
So
another thing. It's like all these videos that's out here. You do know that okay, these people are young, but they gonna have kids. And you think they kids really gonna respect them when everybody else can see their mama shaking their ass on stage for everybody else to see with damn near
mhm.
nothing on?
Look, we
Nah,
stressing out trust to see.
And
Sorry,
look,
you.
yeah, it's
do
crazy.
Look, on
we hold on when we go to when you go to the Essence Festival, man, no disrespect, I'm not looking for no young artists. I'm looking for the OJs or Earth, Wind, and Fire, New Edition. I'm looking for the
That's
old school
class.
acts, though. Nobody looking for, because you can go see Megan anytime you want to. She'll be out there, but you never gonna get a chance to see the Earth, Wind, and Fire and Isley Brothers all the time. You're
But
not gonna
I'm
get a
sorry,
chance.
I ain't grow up on that.
That's what you like. Essence is to cater. Essence to me is catering to everybody. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to cater to the young and the old. So to me,
The old go there though. Like, that's the crazy part.
Yeah.
They booked her. They knew what she was about. They booked her, so it's on them. It is. To me, it is what it is. She went on at midnight, which is late as hell. They did that intentionally. You did not have to show up if you didn't want to show up. If you don't want to see no ass shaking, don't go.
Well, they said she didn't come on till midnight.
Oh,
But
Yeah.
like I said,
I'm
we've
just
been
saying,
on here
I
for
get it.
almost 2
I get
hours.
that part. I
would
do
be
get that
so-
part
it would
because
be
you know what I
so
mean. That's how they
different.
used to do rap concerts,
It
but
would
it's
be
the
so
same
different
thing.
if she came on. It would be so different if she came on midday during the daylight. But she came on at midnight. If you didn't want to go see her shake her ass, don't go see it. You know what I'm saying? Now, if we're talking about the industry today and how it's oversaturated with all this over sexualized stuff, that's another conversation for another day. We could
she is
definitely
a part of
talk
that
about
crowd.
So,
That she
we could
heard.
we could definitely talk about that because
Megan is a part of that crowd, man.
she is. And for me, it does get annoying sometimes. But you can't get. Essence booked her.
Essence looking for clout. Let's keep it a bug.
Okay,
they
so
trying to stay afloat. They trying to stay afloat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give y'all her Mingby's comment because she was there. She's in from that area. She said again in New Orleans, dancing and celebrating is normal. None of the locals cared. The old should left or not went that day or went to another lounge.
Man,
And it was at midnight.
There's
I feel like at
11 things
midnight,
to
I
do.
don't know. What you
I'm
say?
a- I'm a-
I want to go to
11
bed.
things.
you talking to two dudes that's from the city of ass shaking. I'm from Detroit, house music. Same go for Paperboy, Go
The
Go.
go
They
and all
dance,
that.
so
Yeah.
we know that, but still, we know even when I like they know the difference of Go Go. If you ever been if you've been to the DMV to DC, you know what you're gonna expect when you go to the Go Go. Same here. If you listen to house music, you're gonna see some things that you might not want to see. We know that, but that don't
Same
mean
thing
it's
if
right.
you go to a reggae spot. You gonna see all of
Exactly.
that grinding and
Mhm.
winding and doing
After
Essence,
the
hours is
thing.
after hours, so I can't really say that. But my whole thing is that Essence is supposed to hire. They really supposed to hold themselves to a higher standard, but
Mm-hmm.
it's not that. It's not really not going that way. It just seemed like they just trying to stay afloat and they just trying to get with the times. But the times right now are all fucked up. I'm sorry.
pretty girl twerking is
Sorry about the
African
F.
culture.
Okay.
Ain't
Sorry.
no twerking is African. Twerking is African culture, but they do it in a classy way.
Mhm.
But hey, man, y'all want to sit there
So
and like that type of stuff? We going down
Man,
another rabbit hole anyway. It's gonna continue to be like
yeah,
that. Y'all
it
gonna
is.
continue to get trash music. We're gonna continue to see Sexy Red Part 1, Part 2, Cardi B,
Mhm.
and everybody else.
Yeah.
And hip hop about to be drained out with a bunch of whack artists that's
well, they
gonna be
already
sharing their
dumbed it
butt.
down, but that's another story for another discussion. So I'm gonna wrap it up, y'all, because we've been here on exactly almost 2 hours. We at the 158 mark. So we're gonna shut this down. Please keep y'all notifications on for the lovely ladies. They'll be doing stuff. I will be back on Monday doing Run the World. And we're gonna be back Friday with some trending topics. And the fellas gonna be on here and we're gonna be chopping it up and giving our opinions. Nita gonna have a cake next week. I'm just saying. Nita and Momo might have
Yeah,
a cake.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
please tune in. Stay tuned. Tune in. Come back next week. And don't forget, we might be doing something on Nita tomorrow, doing a deep dive about some things. So please hit your notifications. If you are here for the rewatch, hit #rewatch. Please like, share, and subscribe, y'all. And we are out, y'all. We about to be out of here. Thank y'all for coming out. God bless and have a good night. Thank you, fellas, for joining us. I really
Yeah.
Thank
appreciate
Thanks
it.
for
you.
having us, ladies.
Y'all have a great
Thank y'all
night.
for coming through, and I appreciate it. Yeah.